This is the moment where an entire audience was screaming at Candace Owens and not letting her finish, and then something very unexpected happens.
The single motherhood rate in the 1960s in Black America, and they thought that.
Now, hold on. I want to finish this. This is on your behalf. At a certain point, we can't be assholes. At a certain point, these are black men and women, and in particular, these are black women. Like on some real G shit. It doesn't matter how you feel about her personally. Everything she has just said, Louis Farrakhan said for the last 25 years. But you cannot take the truth and be mad at who tells it to you. So just chill, bro. Shut up. Let her say it and receive the information. That's it.
If you enjoyed that clip and you love watching debates like this, then make sure you're subscribed to Rattlesnake TV. This is the moment where
What's going on, YouTube? What is going on? How are y'all doing this evening? A shout out to my moderators in the building. Alex What, Global Passport Crew, I see you. Make sure y'all subscribe to the Travel Vlog channel, Unplugged Traveler. Also follow me on Instagram and TikTok. Make sure y'all check out the latest music, Neo Trap Volume 1 and 2. Merch line link also up, man. Shout out to Alex What, I see you, buddy. You know what I'm saying? The Cash App, speaking of which. Shout out to the wise one who sent a $3 Cash App earlier. Shout out to that brother. Show that brother some love. And please hit that like button on the way in. Thank you. Appreciate you, bro. Let's see here. Really? They postponed it again. Huh. Funny how that's working out. Interesting. Well, it's a little bit too late for that now. Say Pooh Man 313 in the building. I see you. Shadow Slayer says Candace Owens 2 months ago just had her third child, this time a son. Just came back to YouTube a couple days ago from maternity leave. That's crazy. Yeah, you already know what time it is, man. Yeah. I'm mad as hell. Gotta hit him with the Bonnet Crew. You know what I'm saying? Mad as hell. Give me 1 second, you guys. All right, my apologies. Yeah, I can cam up now. I'm good. What's going on, y'all? Yeah, man. Bonnet Crew in a building. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. Yeah, I hope I got the audio. I think I'm pretty sure I got the audio situation figured out. I ain't realized till like I started playing. It gave me the alert that it had disconnected. I guess when you connect it and you don't like actually use it for over a period of time, it probably disconnects automatically for some reason. I don't know why. Let's see here, man. Tiger 9511, what's going on, boy? Shout out to my members. Oh, you in Union, Kentucky? Oh, bro, you down the street. Union, Kentucky, you, bruh. For people that live in Cincinnati, to us, that's basically Cincinnati. You'd be surprised how many people in Cincinnati work in that area. You're actually not that far from the airport. I used to work by the airport. The last job I was working at before I started doing YouTube full time, I was working by the airport. So, damn, I guess so when you think about it, man. Damn, man. I never thought about that, man. Think about that, bruh. Had a fear of flying. Last job was working by the airport. My job gave me an opportunity to fly for the first time. We work literally. I'm talking like literally across the highway from the airport. Like you literally take the bridge over. You pull out of the driveway, pull out onto the main street. Boom, couple quick turn. You know what I mean? Like literally quick turn. You're going across the highway, and then boom, airport right there. Like what the hell? So I don't know. It's funny how life works out that way. Mark Anthony, yeah, brother. Global Passport Crew got you covered on that. Deano, what's going on, brother? Cloud Ninja said open is a good topic. Oh yeah, speaking of which, let me go ahead and get that going now. Because I noticed a lot of very mixed opinions about her, man. So I was like, it's very interesting. Some people like her, some people really do not like her. I'm like, okay. See, and that's why I want to talk about it, but I've seen some brothers say that they don't like her, so that's why I find it interesting. I'm like, okay, so what you don't like about it? I'm like, that's interesting, because here's my thing, man. Because if you notice one thing about her, she's in she well, why is she always seems to end up in this niche of YouTube. Out of all the niches in YouTube, why does she seem to always end up in this one? But for some reason y'all don't like her. But I'm like, okay. I'm like, that's why that's I think that's the disconnect for me, because if it's because if it's because of other things about her that have nothing to do with the dynamics of relationships and shit like that, like, then that's a whole nother conversation and argument that me personally I don't really care for, because one of the reasons why I really don't care for politics is because I'm a bit of a conspiracy theorist my damn self, to be honest with you. So that's that's one reason why I don't really care for politics. But that's a rabbit hole, most people don't want to go down, especially with me. Um, Sometimes I regret going down that rabbit hole myself, because I feel like I can't unlearn what I learned. I'm mad, is it? I'm mad as hell. Say you must unlearn what you have learned. I'm mad as hell, bro. Man, that's where I just came from, man. I was in Oklahoma City for 2 weeks. Then I was in New Orleans for 3 nights. Had a good time, man. A little warmer down there than it is up here, but it ain't like it's like hot down. It ain't like it's warm down there, but like, it's cold down there too, for real, for real. But man, I tell you, bro, I can't wait to go back to Thailand, man, in about little less, about 3.5 weeks. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Out of here. You know what I mean? Much warmer weather, and you know, beaches and shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Some black people hate Canada because she practices what she preaches. Okay. Interesting. Liberals, Democrats, pro-whacking. Okay. Let me see some. Oh, I'm good now. Okay, I was about to say, like, the hell you mean, man? That's what's up, man. Cleveland in the building, man. Shout out to Cleveland, bro. I'll be honest, bro. I swear, I really wish they would. Like, man, ain't nobody like.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Like, real talk. Like, that's what. That's how I feel about that visa, man. Get out of here, bro. Oh, okay. That's the conversation you're having among us. Hey, bro. Do you realize how many women you would eliminate off of that alone? They'd be in their feelings. Hey, yo, the Bonnet crew. Bonnet crew. Bro, they gonna be in their feelings, bro. Yo. Bonnet crew. They gonna be over there hurt, man. Hurt, you hear me?
Emotional damage.
They gonna be hurt. Bonnet crew.
Emotional damage. How dare you?
Oh, man. Hey, y'all want to know what's funny? Everybody been asking me what's y'all want to know cuz somebody had mentioned they like that new sound clip that Life's Tough, Get a Helmet. Guess who that is? I want to see if any Life's Tough, Get a Helmet. I wonder if anybody can guess where I got that sound clip from. Who says that? Interesting. Okay. All right. Because I'm going to be honest with you, when it comes to this topic, I don't really have like a dog in a fight per se. I'm not like over here like defending her or anything. Because I didn't know who Candace Owens was till maybe like about a year or two ago or so, to be honest with you. But I don't know. She just seems to always find her way in this space. So I'm just kind of like, why is she so disliked? Like, it's kind of weird. Based on how she mentions how she's brought up and stuff, and but everybody got their own opinion. I mean, because it's like maybe it's other people might know stuff about her that I don't know, man. That people that may know her longer, like, so it's like it is what it is, But I just like reacting to her because like when she be talking to chicks, she be over here like she be chopping their hands up. Bro, when she was on whatever I'm like, bro, she was on whatever podcast of all places. Like, come on, man. Andrew Tate. Like, come on. Like, really? Like that right there. Like those two collaborations right there say a lot. You're talking like millions of people seeing that. So I don't know. Walk in the club with no shoes on. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. If I do that, they should come in the way I really want them to. So you should be good. Here we go. Really have to question your common sense skills. Okay. Okay, so I need to catch up on the whatchamacallit, cause I literally just said, cause maybe you typed this in before I said this, because I know I just said this like within the last 5 or 10 minutes. I literally just said I don't really have a dog in the fight. All I know is that a lot of what she says draws her to this space, but people seem to dislike her more often than what I'm used to seeing when it comes to women in this space, and her having a big audience. I'm curious. This is honestly a call-in show out of curiosity, bro. So it's like taking a dig at me ain't gonna make me feel bad, because I literally just said I don't have a dog in the fight. I'm just curious as what everybody issue with her. And if you're saying she's a grifter, cool, awesome. Show me and explain to me why you think that. I literally said I've only known her for the last year or two. Maybe you know more about her than I do. I literally just said that, bro. See, sometimes I wonder when people who watch me have a need to be right just as much as these damn females do. Because even when you come into a situation humble and you don't even have a dog in the fight and you're just trying to do something out of curiosity, you still got people that want to dig at you for no damn reason, bro. I'm like, why you think I'm over here reading the damn comments? Candace Owens comes from an immigrant background. She generalizes off foundational black Americans as negative, but the Caribbeans are in shambles too, and she never speaks on them. What is her background Caribbean? Is that why you saying that? Because if it is, yeah, I would question that too. Like, yeah, that's kind of weird. Oh, he. Hey, bro, he is weak. I'm mad as hell. Yes, sir. Rome to Thailand. Rome to Thailand. Yeah. I'm weak as hell, Revolving Potato, bro. I'm mad at you for that one, bro. I'm dying. Oh, man. Took me. Okay. Okay, finally, you actually just gave me something. Something I can work with instead of like attacking me. Awesome. She is an immigrant grifter from the Caribbean. Okay, it sounds similar to what dude said earlier, and is a race pro. Did you mean to say profiler who bashes Ada for profit? Well, I apologize, sir. I hate to look like a dumbass, but I don't know who Ada is. And by race profiling, what are you referring to? Because see, here's the thing. Because see, this is what I'm talking about. Because apparently, some people seem to dislike her for other reasons that don't exactly relate to stuff that I talk about on my channel, and I think that's one of the reasons why people kind of. Well, I think that's one of the reasons why I get mixed reactions about her. And that's another reason why I wanted to do this show. That because I'm like, bro, I swear to God, bro, on everything that I love, like this is just an interaction, me being really intrigued by why there's so many mixed views about her. So I'm like, bro, I even tagged her, just in case she happens to watch this. So I'm like, I'm really intrigued, bro. I'm like, so yeah, man. Let me get let me yeah, man. Man, appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you, man. That seemed like a new name, man. Appreciate you. Quan Korean said passports are for Bufords. Then he hit him with the emoji though. I'm mad. Thank you for that super chat, my brother. Okay, sing one song. She is an immigrant from the Caribbean who came to the USA and started trashing Black Americans and working for right-wing racist organizations And just cause she states a fact doesn't mean much. Oh my God, bro. Hey, hold on. Bruh. Hold on, man. I got to, bruh. Okay. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, cause that's why I'm about to just skip all the way down. I was just gonna try to get through here. Yeah, it's good that I'm good trying to educate myself, but you can't say what I just had posted up there. I can't do that, bro. Oh my God, bro. Cause look, bro. See, this is exactly why I played that clip that I played before I even started talking. What clip did I literally just play, you guys? I literally just played a clip of Candace Owens that was about to talk, and Killer Mike cut her off because people in the audience did not want to hear her talk and let her talk. And Killer Mike said, "Hold on, let me speak on behalf of you, because let me tell you something." And my mic was about to fall. Said, "Let me tell you something. She's saying the same thing that Farrakhan been saying about black people for the last 25 years." He said, just because you dislike her for whatever reason, don't mean that what she's saying ain't the truth. She said, accept the information and just and go on your way about it. So that last comment, my brother, that's what that's how that came off. And that's why I played that clip in particular, because it would not be shocked. It doesn't shock me that would be the kind of reaction she gets, because based on what I'm seeing, that seems to be the case. And saying a comment like, and saying something along the lines of, yeah, just because she says a fact, it doesn't mean much, based on the fact that you don't like her because of something else. All right, so here's what I'm gonna do, man. I am gonna go ahead and drop the link. I literally just dropped the link, you guys. So, gonna bring guys on one at a time. Gonna try to do like maybe like 5 minutes, give or take. I just want to hear. Guess the question would be, what is your opinion? I mean, if the one brother who felt so strongly about it, if he want to come, I mean, it's wide open, man. I just dropped the link. Why you think people or women don't like her, or whoever don't like her, or why you like her, or do you like her? If you don't like her, why? Like, just, you know what I mean? Just your thoughts and opinions. So I'm like, I dropped the link, bro. I'm like, anybody want to come on? Call in show. Let's get it. I'm really interested in this, man. Cause I'm like, you see, I'm like, homie real strong about her. He like, I'm like, he said she's not it. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, bro. My best friend that I literally just came from seeing in New Orleans, he can't stand Candace Owens, bro. This is my best friend since kindergarten, bro. I'm 38, bro. We talking over 30 years. So trust me, bro. So trust me when I say you're not hurting my feelings. Like, seriously, bro. Oh man. Man, we're gonna go ahead and whoa. Before I bring you in, Chuck, give me 1 second. Oh wow. Joseph Asbury with a $20 super chat says, good to see you. It's been a minute. Thank you, my brother. Appreciate that so much, man. Thank you, my G. Yes, sir. All right. What's going on, Chuck?
What's up, man? Thanks for welcoming me to the show. I appreciate you, man.
No problem, man. What's going on, man? So what? So what's your what's your opinion on Candace Owens, man?
Candace, that's um I dislike her very much.
Damn. Okay, what is it that you don't like about it?
I think she does a disservice to Black American American descendants of slaves, the Black foundational Black American community. I think she does a disservice, man. She's disrespectful. She does a disservice to us, and she makes a mockery of Black people in the United States. You know, I mean, she came here. If you look, there's a social media post that she posted that states she's from the Caribbean. Now she posted this saying she's a Caribbean immigrant. So when so she comes here. This is her MO. She comes here from the Caribbean, right? She files a case. She goes to college. Then she files this case, gets the NAACP, and then she sues some college for racism. She wins the case for $30,000, right? Now, then she turns around. Now she's working for these right-wing organizations, right? And she, makes statements like America is not a racist country. You know what I mean? Well, you sued America. You sued people for racism. Now there's no racism in America, right? So I'm like, you're contradicting it. You're a grifter. You're playing games, right? And so then
hold on, real quick, because this brother's in the comments over here saying she was born in the United States, bro.
Right. I've seen guys say that. What I'm saying is, this is what she posted. Now, that profile is probably still online. She posted a profile saying she's from the Caribbean, right? So I'm talking about what I read from her own, writing on her profile. Now, if there's something else, that's fine. But I'm just going off of what I've read, what I've seen from that she posted, right, from her social media profiles. So I'm gonna go off of that until I see, something different. So that you know what I mean. So now, if I get new information, I'm the type of person, I'm not stuck. If I get new information where she says, well, I'm updating that I wasn't born in the Caribbean and didn't come, then I'll say, oh, okay, well, she updated it. Maybe she made a mistake, right? But from my understanding, the social media profile that I saw was correct. And this was an old profile. She says she's from the Caribbean. So I'm going with that until I see some other information, like her say something different. So that said, her being from but anyway, so then she comes here, which is what is not in dispute is that she filed a lawsuit. She won $30,000 for discrimination, right? Racial discrimination. Then turns around now and works for these different right-wing organizations. And she, makes statements like that. She marries a white man. Then she claims there's no such thing as racism in America. You know what I mean? And she's and then she's hanging out in Israel, which is known to be an apartheid state that discriminates against blacks in Israel. I mean, and then they're genociding the Arab population right now. I think everybody has seen that on the news, right? So these are people that she's aligned herself with, right? People that are anti-reparations for Black Americans, whether you agree with it or not. It's just that she does these things, right? So then she aligns herself with people that are, against reparations for Black Americans. She aligns herself with racist groups like the Zionist regime in Israel, right? Apartheid state, right? She aligns herself she works for a company called the Daily Wire that employs a lot of right-wing racist white people, right? So and then she marries a white man, so she's doing all these things and then she goes to Congress. I think she went up there and I think she was bashing reparations, stuff like that. And I'm thinking to myself, if we were to get reparations, you wouldn't even qualify. So why are you talking? You're an immigrant from the Caribbean. You wouldn't get reparations from the American government. So why are you speaking for Black Americans? You're not from here. You know what I mean? I don't care how long you've been here, 20 years, whatever, 50, whatever, right? You don't represent us, you see? And so that's a problem when you get people that don't really represent your community, but they are making money. So she goes and works. Candace Owens is making hundreds of thousands of dollars with these organizations, right? And she's getting all of this play. She doesn't have what the fuck is Candace Owens? So you're going to bash the Black community. Name one thing Candace Owens has did in the Black community to help Black people.
Nothing I can recall.
Nothing ever. She don't even have a degree in social work. She doesn't even have a college degree. She never finished school. She's never worked in the Black community. She's never contributed, donated. But you're going to come into a community that you never lived in, you never did shit for, right? And then you're going to sit up on TV 24/7 and try to spew so-called facts. I don't give a fuck if your facts are correct. You are not the person. You are not the messenger, right? You just like, for instance, I was watching a movie. It was a good movie called Judas and the Black Messiah about Fred Hampton. Have you ever seen it?
Nah.
It's a good movie, man. Check it out. Fred Hampton was a powerful young dude, man. And he was murdered by the government. And in the movie, he had the guy who set him up was an FBI informant, right? Who worked his way up to become one of his security agents, right? The whole time the dude was working for the FBI and set him up to get murdered. Now, this man was obviously saying everything you want to hear, right? He's spewing facts, right? He's telling you everything you want to hear, and the whole time he's a fucking agent. And he wound up setting Fred Hampton up and getting him murdered. So just because somebody is spewing facts and saying everything you want to hear doesn't mean they the person to be saying it. Or they somebody that you should align yourself with. You don't align yourself with people just because, like she might say, there are, statistics say that there are this many, issues with black community, blah, blah, whatever, right? Okay, that may be true, but why are you saying it, right? Why are you here saying it, right? Are you an agent? Are you, are you really serving yourself, or are you here trying to help black people, right? Why are you saying, what's your point? What's your purpose? That's all I'm saying. And so when I see people like that, I dislike them very much. You see, because I know what you're doing. When you look at her track record, you look at everything she's done, it's damaging black people. It's not helping nobody but herself. She's putting money in her pocket, and she's a hypocrite. 1 minute there's racism, next minute there's no racism, and you're working for these right-wing organizations, and you're making hundreds of thousands of dollars, and all you seem to do is have negative facts about black people, right? But why don't she take some of that money she's making, right, and donate to the black people that she's talking about that's having all these problems, right? Right?
Yeah, I hear you.
You see what I'm saying? Like, if you're a millionaire, you making all this money, and you saying, yo, black people ain't this, black people got this problem, black people got that problem, black people got this problem. And you say, okay, well, you're a millionaire. Where's your nonprofit organization to help that problem, right? You know what I'm saying? So, I think I made the case, though. I mean, if somebody wants to challenge me on any of that, I'll take the challenge. But, I think the case is crystal clear, and that she is a grifter who is using the pain of black Americans so that she can make money working for, white organizations to bash black people, while she has never done anything to alleviate that pain except, she really opposes, black Americans. She's an opposite, you know what I'm saying? Like, she don't even support, I think she's against reparations. Now, does that make sense? Why would some black person come out and go to Congress and say, I'm against reparations for black Americans? I don't understand that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, somebody had to explain that to me like I'm a 5-year-old. Why are you against anything for people who are economically, black Americans are at the bottom of the economic structure in the United States. They were promised reparations, you know what I'm saying? And they never got it. But why are you going to Congress as a black immigrant, and then you come here from the Caribbean and then go to Congress, you are hired by these white people to go say what black people do not deserve, and you've never worked one day in the black community to help poor black children, right?
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Am I making sense to you, or you know what I mean?
I'm hearing you. I mean, you making some valid points. I'm hearing you.
Okay. Because I know you were saying, you know what I mean, you kind of don't know a lot about her. So, you know what I mean? And I think people like that who have this bully pulpit like her, people need to know what she is about. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Just because, like you were saying, she was on, she was on the they bring her on, and, she keeps showing up in all of these places and on these podcasts and on the, she's getting all this airplay. But like I said, just because somebody is standing up and, spewing a bunch of facts about black people, that don't mean that they got your best interest at heart. Because they could be an agent, you see what I'm saying, or whatever, et cetera. And in her case, she is an agent. I mean, she's open with it. I mean, because she doesn't work, she's never worked for any black organizations. She's only worked for companies like the Daily Wire. The Daily Wire is a right-wing, to me, I would consider them a right-wing racist organization. You know what I mean? To me. So my question would be, why are you working over there with these people? If you're so concerned about black people, right? Why aren't you working at a black organization? Like, I don't know, even though most black organizations to me don't do shit for black people in America, But at least why aren't you over there fronting like you really, why are you spewing all these facts, right? Like you saying she said the same thing as Farrakhan. That's fine, but why ain't you working for Farrakhan or somebody, you know what I mean, or whatever? You know what I mean? Why aren't you working for the NAACP? Why aren't you working for, some type of, black nonprofit to help children? Or why don't you're making millions of dollars? Why don't you go and contribute to an organization now, right? Since you say black people ain't this. I mean, have you seen her speak? You seen her speak, right?
Yeah, I've seen her speak.
Right. And she's generally very critical. She has a very critical critique of she has a very harsh critique of the black community, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It's very.
But she has a harsh critique about Western society in general, though.
Right. But I've seen her make some critiques, like of feminism and, when you say Western society, I think you mean like she's made criticism, like, I guess, like feminism, transgenderism, certain things you see in Western society. Yeah. Right. But I think she doesn't make a, how should I put this? She doesn't make a, it doesn't have a racial connotation. Whereas though, as far as she digs in on black people or whatever, she doesn't dig in she won't say the same. Like I said, she says there's no racism in the United States. When you get to that side, so she'll say, maybe she'll critique feminism or she'll critique, alphabet agenda. But when it comes to something like, police brutality or anything like that where race comes into play, then she'll say, oh, well, yeah, it's not racial. You know what I mean? Like she'll say, it wasn't like George Floyd being killed wasn't a racist incident or whatever. You know what I mean? She'll try to defend.
Okay. All right. I think I'm finally starting to understand. I think I'm finally starting to understand where me and you have the disconnect. That this is kind of what I was referring to earlier. When I said I think one of the reasons why I get such mixed opinions about Candace Owens is because the reasons why people dislike Candace Owens is because they dislike her for reasons that don't necessarily relate to what I speak on this channel in particular.
Yeah.
And based on this conversation, about 90 to 99% of the things that you don't like about her don't really relate to what I speak on this channel. It's too much per se. So not I mean, not to say that that's a good or a bad thing, but that was one of the things that I mentioned before I even drop the link, because I kind of had a feeling that that's what was going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
And that's one of the reasons why I wanted to have this conversation anyway, because I figured, based on what I've been seeing and hearing and having this conversation with you, that seems to be the case. But let me go ahead and get off of here, bro, because I've let you have the floor way longer.
Thanks, bro. I appreciate your time.
Well, man, I appreciate you, brother.
Take care.
All right. Let me bring you on, Magnum, man. And then I got Global Passport Crew behind you. I want to come in order. I want everybody to come in one at a time, man. Apologies, brother, man. What's going on, Magnum? Oh, my bad, Magnum. Before I continue, man, I want to read your super chat. Let me read your super chat, man. He says, I think Candace is right on a lot of things, regardless if she's on our side or not. And since I got the brother on here along with, you know what I'm saying, we're going to go ahead and get it, you know what I mean? Bang.
Shit like that.
You know what I'm saying? What's good, my G?
What's good, my guy? Yo, I really appreciate you having me on. Can you hear me well?
Yeah, I hear you go loud and clear, brother.
Yeah, thanks for having me on. That's I want to say that first and foremost before I get into it. I'm a supporter of your channel. Um, I react to a good bit of your content on my own channel, and looking forward to one day collabing with you because I think we have similar viewpoints on a lot of things, and it would be a good back and forth. And we might even find some contention somewhere, and that makes for good content.
Oh, of
But
course.
besides that, getting into the topic because I don't want to hold nobody else up. I got a terrible memory, so I gotta try to keep it. Let me see. So with what the brother was saying about Candace Owens, I don't know what his political disposition is. I don't know if he's Democrat or Republican. I don't know how old he is. But what I can tell you is based on my experience, I'm 42. So um, I've been in the military. I've studied etymology, sociology, anthropology, history, world history. Um, and I've just been generally overall curious about how the world works and where our place is in it. And I've listened to a lot of different perspectives, and Candace is one that brings up a lot of I guess makes people get in their feelings, I guess. But Candace is right on a lot of things, and recently I can say that I've been interacting with some people from Ghana. I'm down here in Grambling right now, Grambling, in Louisiana, and they just coming down for school. They're going for computer science. And what I can tell you is people who have not been here their entire lives have a different personality, a different character. They don't have the same issues that Black people in America have faced for so long, and something that kind of bled into us from the previous generations. They come here with a totally different mindset. They're not thinking the same way. The same with people in the Caribbean. They didn't have as long of an issue with the situation as we did here in the States. So their perspective is one more of leadership and would you say a sense of authority and a sense of responsibility and accountability for their own outcomes and not necessarily blaming it on someone else's perspective or behavior. You have that power to change it. What we have a issue with is the fact that Candace is making these statements and we want her to be entirely correct. Excuse me. Stop expecting someone to have everything right. They're not going to say everything you want them to say. They're not going to, like, everybody is coming from different angles. And until they get their own footing and we get to a sense of where the truth lies, it's going to be difficult for everyone to have the same answer to every question. You got to be patient and understand that some people have other perspectives because they're coming from a totally different area. And when they see it, they see your faults, they see your shortcomings, something that you're not seeing from, like how somebody can see from the outside looking in, you're looking from the inside out. They're seeing you from the outside in. And they're seeing your faults, your weaknesses. Your main weakness is that you're gullible. You let your emotions overtake everything. Common sense, logic, does like it falls to the wayside once you get in your feelings about something. Y'all completely ignore the main idea, the topic, the subject matter, and what's really important. If you can get your feelings out the way, and focus on what she's really saying about what you can improve on. Stop worrying about, oh, she's doing this, she's doing that, she's doing this, she's doing that. She's telling you what you can improve on. Focus on that part. If you focus on that part, you'll actually improve. But you're more focused on, hey, she said this part that I didn't like, so the whole message. I remember old people used to say, don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. We out here throwing a whole sink, tub, like like people forget the good parts, but because somebody has some bad qualities, I get it. Like you might have a bad quality about you that like yeah, for real. Yeah. Like you might have a bad quality about you that people don't like, but other qualities that stand out and people can respect that. The people who rock with you, they gonna rock with you because they understand, they see the good qualities, they understand what you're trying to do. You may not be perfect in your approach, but they understand that your intentions are good regardless. Well, I can also say this. Um, I have my own opinions, and one of my strong opinions is I feel like she shouldn't have married a white dude. I feel like she should have married a black dude. That's my personal opinion. Like it would have made more sense coming from her had she been with a black person. Had she been with a black man, it would have made a lot more sense. It would have made a significant impact. But I get where she's coming from because where she came from. So her mindset is slightly different than someone who's here, and we have certain obligations to the community. I love black women, so I have a very hard time looking in any other direction because I just have a strong affinity for black women. Black, Latino, and Native American women are just, that's my realm. Outside of that, like you gotta almost look like one of those for me to even look your direction. So that's just my personal preference, how I, my upbringing, my way of life, and how I was raised. And I also have a Caribbean background as well, so I know where a lot of that comes from. It's the fact that American people tend to be very lazy and very lacking of accountability, like blame shifting a lot. And Candace is pointing out something that black people are very obviously showing is a flaw. And you're pointing out, like, your very behavior is showing that it's a flaw because you're upset that she's saying that you keep blame shifting, and you're blame shifting by saying it's her fault. She's saying this, she's saying that, so I can't change because Candace is saying something that I don't like. It doesn't make any sense. That's basically what I want to say.
Oh, okay. All right, because I was gonna say it sounds like, yeah, it sounds like me and you agree for the most, kind of looking at things the same way, man. Yeah, yeah, I like how this is going so far, man. Appreciate you coming on, brother.
Yeah, I appreciate y'all. I ain't gonna hold up the chat. I want to hear everybody else's perspective. And if we have time, I can jump back in and maybe go back and forth if somebody else has something else crazy to say. I'll just be in the background.
All right, man. Appreciate you.
Appreciate you, bro.
Let me see here. Let me get this. Rodney Full Circle with the $5 says, enjoy your channel, boss. Thanks for your hard work, man. Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much, my brother. Yeah, because that's basically what I was saying, because that's the reason why I want to have that conversation, because like I said, I was like, I kind of had a feeling that I would come across people that disliked her for other reasons that didn't relate, to, and Magnum, he mentioned that. So, you know, like, I mean, he, said something very similar to what I said, just worded it different, man. I mean, but yeah, man, me and you here, Mac. We here, brother. We here. You know what I'm saying? Super Sinister Song Show with the $2 which I said, wish I had more dope content. Bakersville, keep drop. Thank you, man. Appreciate you for the super chat, my brother. Let's see here, man. Let me go ahead and Global Passport crew, come on. What's going on, bro?
Hey, what's going on?
How you doing, man?
Busy working, man. Just taking a little break right now.
Hold on, but before you get going, man. We Magnum Group, man. Vibes Lounge with $10 super chat. He said 100. Thank you, man. Appreciate that, brother. Man, what's going on, brother? Yeah, man. Go ahead. Floor is yours, man.
Yeah, I don't have a problem, Candace. There's some things I want to counter what Chuck said, and I'm, being respectful about it. He had stated about, her being with this Zionist organization. She just had a beef with Ben Shapiro about what's going on in Gaza. And, I don't know what their working relationships now is like, but basically, she had some opinions against what was going on in Gaza. So she's not supporting that stuff. So let's get that clear. Candace is her own woman. She's going to think for her own self. She's not going to be part of the toxic tribalism when it comes to politics. You know, if you're black, you're supposed to think Democrat, and if you're white, you're supposed to think Republican. You know, that's not how it's supposed to work. You know, it's, you know, you're free people. You're supposed to choose whatever, you know. There's issues in politics, however you look at it, whether you be right wing or left wing, because both of them are screwed up. However you look at it, all right? We just choose which political spectrum we think is going to be best for the country. But see, it's everybody so programmed into this toxic tribalism that you ain't black because you're a Republican. You don't care about the black community, which is untrue. You know, well, why come she don't give to the black community? How many times we've given to the black community, and what do we got out of it? What do we got out of this investment? We've donated so much, but what we got is so little. Basically, you just got to get on the ball, bottom line, and just start doing. You know, I mean, yeah, we can help people out. That's what we're all about, but it's not a one-way street. You got to put that effort out there and do. You're going to get rejections. I mean, just take a look at you. You quit your job to go and travel. You put a lot of effort and a lot of work without really just help of the subscribers here. And what you do, you hustle. That's what we're talking about. And that's what we want, that same maximum effort that you put out there, we want for our community. And not just, oh, give us money and that's it. You know, that's where Candace is coming from. Work hard. Okay, if you don't like, you know, and it just seems like that if you're black, and she ain't the only one that gets hate, that's black, that's part of the Republican Party. Ben Carson, he got hate. And there's a few others that get hate as well. It's just they're not speaking their language. And that's got to stop. You have to analyze what's going on in the community, what's worked, what's not worked, and maybe you need to try something different. You know? You really have to look at it from that perspective. And that's the problem, you know. Maybe I don't agree with everything she says, but for the most part, she ain't saying nothing different that you ain't said in the kitchen when you and your mom and your auntie get together and talking about the community. She ain't saying nothing different.
Facts. That's what I'm saying. Like,
they even ragged on Bill Cosby back in the day when he was ragging on the black community about some of its faults. So why is it? Why all of a sudden we jumping on her for saying something we've said in the kitchen, in the living room?
well, I know the brother that first came on, you know, he was mentioning because she didn't I don't know. I guess she didn't grow up that way, or I don't know. Something.
Well, she didn't. Well,
I mean, I thought she I don't know. She always talks highly of her grandparents. So, I mean, typically, like when you know, especially women are influenced by their grandparents, they usually turn out pretty good. So,
yeah. I mean, we should be looking at her in a sense of modeling ourselves after her, not maybe her personal life, but look, she's a strong black woman who's educated. She's very smart. She's very intelligent. We need to be like her in these various professions. But what role models do we have that's out there that we can latch on and say, this is what I want to be? Think about it. We don't really have that. We don't. You know, like I said, there's nothing she said that I haven't heard in my mama's kitchen. Nothing. And let's be honest about it. And that's the thing. We're not honest about ourselves and what's going on in our community. But we're following, if we follow back into history, which party the KKK came from? Why are we still following that party? If you want to be real, which party freed us? How come we're against that party? They ain't perfect. Neither one of them are perfect because they both got issues. But I'm saying, it's just.
Wow. Are you serious? Mm-mm. Nah, when you was saying which party is KKK, I did.
Research it.
Oh, nah, they spamming it in the chat.
What they saying? I can't see the chat.
Democrat.
Yeah.
Magnum.
Oh, Magnum want to join in. He can join in with me if he wants.
Oh no, I'm trying to keep it like one at a time because I'm
Okay.
like everybody can have the floor. Because like I ain't want to like.
Well, like I said, everybody needs to get off this toxic tribalism thing. Both Republican and Democrat. Let's get together and let's work out the issues that are in the country, and let's get going. But we have to be true and honest to ourselves and be able to put that effort, that maximum effort. It's not an easy task to be successful and be, to maintain success. It's not easy, but you got to try. And is it fair? No, it's not fair. But we got to cut this crap out and start burning, the messenger. Because they did it to the Bill Cosby, they did it to a whole bunch of other people. When you start seeing, blacks that are achieving, that goes, in another party, we get name called, we get shamed. You see blacks that are educated, they get name called and shamed unless they're speaking the language of people in the black neighborhood. We got to cut that out and start praising our leaders and praising our black brothers and sisters that are achieving stuff. Regardless, because that's what we want. We want these people out there. So, but I'm good. I'm done.
All right then, man. I appreciate you coming on, brother.
Yeah, man.
Lawrence, I'm gonna bring you on in a second, and then see. I think I did drop it again, man. What?
What is that?
Who? Oh man, appreciate that, Alex. Bruh, who are you talking about, man? Bro, is this Chuck? That's what I want. Are you Chuck? Lawrence, man, hold on, man. Give me 1 second, Lawrence. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, Jacoby. I'm zoned out. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Mark Anthony. I'm like, bro, I know this man is not asking me, is not over here trying to say Global Passport Crew is an immigrant. Get away with what? Bro. Black, is you Chuck or nah, bro? Hold on, Lawrence, man. My apologies, bro. While I'm over here waiting hear back from him, let me read, man. Cause shout out to my homie sending cash apps, man. Rice Patty Isaac, man. Rice Patty Reeses, man. The $5 cash app, man. Appreciate you, brother. So you think he got multiple accounts? Dude, I don't know what the hell is going on, Jamal. Are you Chuck or nah? Are you Chuck or nah? That's all. Just answer that. Just answer that question, bro. Oh, he only gonna if he is trolling me, he only gonna get so many opportunities because I'm not gonna keep asking the same question over and over again. It's a simple yes or no. Because that's how I know he paying attention. Because what I'm asking you is a simple yes or no, and he over here writing these long ass opinions. Like, Chuck is the first person that I had on who came on, man. Thank you for that Cash App, man. And shout out to Jamal Fowler, man, with the $10 Cash App, man. Appreciate you, my brother, man. Good Lord. You mother suckers. That's all I want to know is you Chuck or nah, bro. Nah, not before you Global Passport crew. The very first guy. The guy before you was I think it was Magnum. Joseph Asbury with the $20 super chat says Candace tells us black community as it is. A reality we don't like to hear, but a reality we talk about behind closed doors. Okay. Thank you for that, my brother. Appreciate you. Is you Chuck or nah? All right, man. Since I guess he ain't gonna act like he wanna you know what I mean? Yeah, I guess if he ain't gonna answer me, let me go ahead and bring you on, Lawrence, man. My apologies, brother. My apologies, man.
No worries, dog. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you loud and clear, man. What's going on?
Man, chat's wild. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Um, Not much to add, though. I think Magnum and GBC just pretty much kind of echo what I was just thinking. Even though technically I'm a little neutral to Candace Owens politically, in terms of like I have some disagreements in terms of her political taste. But when it comes to the social commentary, notably with the black community, she's just dead on money on that one. I mean, let's just keep it real. Just like how everybody said, it's just that we have these kitchen table talks pretty much on a Saturday or even Sunday at church or Sunday after church. You know how they gossip.
Mm-hmm. You still there?
Yeah, I'm still here, and that's pretty much all. So I'll just go ahead and reclaim my time and just kind of queue up for somebody else to take my spot.
Okay. Okay. All right.
I appreciate you having me on, though. By the way, Rome.
Yeah, man. No problem, man. Because this dude in the chat, bro, he's something else. All right, man. I'm like, yeah, man. I just want to know if that's Chuck or not. I don't understand. If you're not Chuck, just say no. If you're Chuck, say yes. That's all I want to know, bro. Like, why do you just keep like randomly dropping in the chat? Cause I'm like, nah, cause now look. Black Bod, my brother, are you Chuck or nah? Are you the brother that I had on here first? That's all. That's all I want to know. Yeah, I think it's you because you using the same you using the same term as him. Yeah, I think you finally gave yourself away. You said agent. You called her an agent because I think he said because wasn't it Chuck that kept calling her an agent? Okay, man. All right, bro. Yeah, I'm just Well, since you want to give me the opportunity to be an asshole, I'll make an ass out of myself and assume that you're Chuck. All right. Jesus Christ, I tell you, man. Simple yes or no would have sufficed. Drop it again, man. Magnum, you still on, brother?
Mic check, mic check. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you, brother.
Salute, bro. Yeah, I'm back. Yeah, so let me see. I'm trying to recall what bro said so I can get it right. We were first talking about the Democratic and Republican parties, but at the same time, it looks like there's a troll in the chat that keeps like bugging you. What's this dude about, man? What like I came in late. I came like an hour late, so
I think
I
I
missed
think
what happened.
I think it's the brother who spoke first, but he won't. But he won't admit it's him. It was he went by Chuck. But in the chat he goes by Black.
BLAK.
Yeah, BLAK, Bod, his at TVA too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gonna have people like that, but they ain't gonna
Yeah,
make sense. But what?
but
Uh huh.
see, but I think this one kind of gave him away because he said agents spew facts. So what? And the brother that I spoke to first called her an agent.
Mm.
So I'm like, and I found it funny how you saying similar things, and you seem to be the only one that got like such a strong dislike towards her. And when you came on earlier, you mentioned that you had a strong dislike towards her. So it's kind of like, are you the same person? So it's like I'm just all I'm asking you is are you the same person that I spoke to earlier? And it's like, damn, you can't even say yes or no, but
I don't know.
you can just keep like.
Mm.
I'm like, and I'm trying to be cool because it's like obviously I'm like, I mean, from the way he spoke about it, he watches me, but it's like, bro, like, come on, man.
Well, you're gonna have people who have a pretty wild perspective, and there's not much that you can do about it. I mean, you can just let them be them because there's valuable time here where we can, what I'm saying, drop some gems on the people. There's enough people in the chat. We got enough. Yeah, we got plenty of likes in the building. And so salute to everybody in the chat, by the way, that's interacting and commenting and making sure the algorithm is popping. You know what I'm saying? That's the number one important thing right now. We want to get you out there so people can hear this message because I've been following for a good minute and I know a lot of people around me don't know what's going on. So when Black is saying what he's saying, I'm aware of people who just don't know what's going on, or their job is just to cause a little bit of ruckus in here so we can get off topic. We can forget about what we're talking about. So the whole point is about Candace Owens and why do some people dislike her? Like he's just letting you know why he dislikes her. Whoever he is, whatever he is, let him be him. But, hopefully we can drop some gems where we can persuade some people what makes sense. And, we leave it up to them to decide, what they think is in the best interest of the group, because that's who Candace Owens is talking to. She's not talking to an individual. And technically she's talking to the collective group. The problem is that a lot of us are very tender, very moist, very soft, and we let the message go as soon as we hear something we don't like. And when I say we, I mean the sensitive part of us. A lot of us can just hear a message, hear the criticism, accept what we need to work on to do better and work on that thing. That way we can become better people. The people who don't want to be better, they're going to complain about somebody's delivery. They're going to complain about something about the person, everything but the actual point of the conversation, which was you need to be better at X, Y, and Z. That is the point of the conversation. Be better at X, Y, and Z, regardless of who Candace Owens is, what she's saying, how she's saying it, who she's married to, regardless of all of that. Be better at X, Y, and Z, black people. And it's like, black people are like, but she said, like grow up. Like if you're on here and you're having these conversations about politics and stuff, you should be old enough or mature enough, I should say, to have an intellectual, reasonable discussion without it resorting to name calling, ad hominems, um, shaming, um, and everything that basically avoids the point of the conversation. So hopefully there are going to be people in the chat who can process what I said and get that your job is life's tough, wear a helmet. Thank you. Who said that? Lawrence H in the chat. Life's tough.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah. I remember. I meant to ask y'all. I meant to see in the chat. Did y'all know who I got that? Did y'all know who I got that sound clip from?
Candace Owens, bro.
Bruh, I got that sound clip from Candace Owens. Bro, when she said that, that was some of the funniest shit I ever heard.
That was the funniest. Yeah.
I was like, oh, I'm clipping that ASAP. I was like,
Oh my God,
I'm
bro.
definitely using that. I mean, and I'm like, and I done used it a few times too. That shit funny as hell.
Hell
Oh
yeah.
my God, that's hilarious. But yeah, go ahead, brother. My bad.
Nah, it's cool. So once we get over the fact that, like how we can be harsh, but at the same time we can laugh right now, it's a sense of love. Like, it's kind of like, I don't know if black people can get this. I'm not saying black people in general, but NIGGAZ, respectfully, know who I'm talking to. Um, it's like, say me and a friend are walking together down a busy street. We on a busy sidewalk. We about to cross the street, and my friend is on the phone or they got their headphones on, and they're about to walk into the street, and a bus is coming, and they're literally about to walk up in front of this bus, and I try to get their attention, and they don't hear me, but they're literally about to walk out in front of a bus. Um, would you rather a person whisper to you, "Hey, stop. Um, be careful, there's a bus in front of you," and they're about to get hit? Or would you rather them literally grab you and damn near snatch your arm out the socket to prevent you from getting hit by the bus?
Right.
That
I understand. I understand exactly what you're saying.
that's what Candace Owens is doing. She's literally snatching your arm from preventing you from getting hit by the bus, and you're complaining that your arm hurts. Instead of thanking her for saying thank you for stopping me from getting hit by the bus.
Right.
That's what Candace Owens is trying to get you to see. You're about to get hit by. Well, we've actually walked out into the street. Literally, this if it was playing out in slow motion, if the world was playing out like in milliseconds, like the slow mo guys on YouTube, um, we would literally be in slow motion in front of the bus right now, and everybody is trying to grab our arm in slow motion, and we have our headphones on. We're listening to NBA YoungBoy. Um, uh Let me see, Blueface and Krishan. Like that's what we listening to, and somebody's literally about to reach out and grab us and try to snatch us out from the bus. Now the point that I'm making is, I think that there's a group of people walking out in front of the bus, and some of them going to get hit by that bus. If anybody caught that analogy, you get it. Everybody's not going to be saved, and that's one thing we have to get out of our system, is that you can't save the whole group. There's only going to be a select group of people who want to be saved. The rest of us don't want to be saved. So you have to just accept the fact that these people are going to exist until we deal with them. If we don't deal with them, they're gonna be here, because nobody else is going to come into our group, fix our problems for us, men. So In order for us to fix that, we have to fix this ourselves. If in order for us to do that, we have to collectively, the men who actually have common sense, get together, communicate, and organize. The number one tool used against the black man is disorganization. That's the number one tool used against us, keeping us from being organized, keeping us from working together and building upon something that was previously built without expecting some type of gratification or instant gratification, and not the gratification being the success of the overall group. Once we get that in our psyche as the men who can succeed, because the ones who can't are not part of the equation. The men who are not willing to, able to, and ready to are not part of this equation. The men who are ready, willing, and able are the ones that I'm speaking to. When these men decide that they're going to collectively work together and build something where we can actually promote this image to the young men and young women, that's when we'll have a build. We keep asking ourselves, when is this going to happen? When are we going to follow these leaders? We are actually the leaders. We are the ones that are leading. The problem is that we're not collectively working together, unifying, and pushing a message that is proper. That's why I'm here with him right now, because I'm pushing this message to my people in my area so they can hear it. If we all do that collectively, we promote each other and show each other's, image of positivity, then we can actually build something. But until then, we're trying to be individuals, and that's going to fail miserably. But what do you think, Average Man?
I'm sorry, you kind of cut off at the end. What you say now?
I was saying, what do you think?
Oh no, I agree with you. Honestly, I think that's always kind of been the Achilles heel of the community is that, and I think a part of, and you want to know why though? I think a part of that comes along with people in the community trying to keep up with the Joneses too. I don't think I think some people don't realize how much sacrifice it takes in order for you to get where you want to be eventually. Um, because people always ask me all the time about, how did I get to where I did with my YouTube channel, and then when I explained to them like what I was doing and how long I did it and how very little free time I had to do anything else or wanted to do anything else, it was just kind of like, I think guys kind of understood like what it really takes, man. Like you really, man, it's like you really you have to sacrifice your temporary pleasures in order to get those pleasures long term. You know what I mean? Like that's pretty much what that's pretty much just what it comes down to, man. Like, and I can honestly say, like, I'm just like so grateful and just in a happier space and a more peaceful space because of it. So, yeah, man. But it's one of the reasons why I try to push the message, to guys to because I don't say focus on yourself as a selfish thing, as far as, I mean, obviously you want to do things for yourself, but I think more than anything is that focusing on yourself and self-improvement so that way you can be useful to others, because if it's one thing that I enjoy more than anything is being more useful to other people and people coming to me and asking me questions and trying to get info from me. So yeah, man. Because at the end of the day, that's what life is all about for real, man. Passing down information from one generation to the next, so so the generation after you was better than the one before, so.
Right. And I think Renee Jimenez said in the chat, she said lead by example. And that's the point I was getting to. She let me see, Jermaine Guillory says, "Don't save, don't save the community. It's too far gone."
uh,
The community. Why you call it that?
Coach Greg Adams says it like that. He's another YouTuber. He be like, he said the community. That should be having me weak.
Okay. Yeah, so he's partially right. The group itself as a whole will not be saved. It won't be. Um, just a small remnant, just a small group of us will be saved because we have our common sense. The remainder, they're on what you call demon time. Like they're there. They decided that that's the role they're gonna play, and they're gonna play it until the end. So that's their role. We can't focus on them because that's what they're gonna do that. Now, if they decide someone in that decides to come and do what's right, then so be it. But for the most part, they're not going to do it. The people who are willing to do it, they have to stay in their purpose. Like he was saying, you do have to focus on yourself because you can't save anybody else if you're not taking care of yourself. That's priority. You have to take care of yourself. Like I'm a year removed from a bad accident. Like I almost died last year. So I designed motorbikes and I was on a prototype, on my second prototype, and I lost control. I won't get into the whole story, but um, if I was going a little bit faster, we wouldn't even be having this conversation.
Wow.
So I'm literally coming back out of the bat cave. If you can think of me like after Bane broke his back and he had to crawl back out of the pit.
Uh-huh.
That's me just coming out of the pit. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm literally just crawling back out. I just made it back out not too long ago. So now you're just seeing me back out. So I understand firsthand what it means by you gotta take care of yourself. And I did all that by myself. Like nobody was there to help me. Like I recovered all on my own. So until you realize something like that, you don't understand how precious life is, how valuable life is. And you can look people in the eyes and they don't see how valuable life can be. And those people, we gotta just let them go. But the point is that Candace Owens is right about a lot of things. And one of the things is that if you want to improve, you got to focus on what she's telling you to improve on and not how you feel about what she's doing with her personal life. Let that part go and listen to what she's telling you to do to improve. That's all I got.
All right, man. I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much, my brother.
Shout out, y'all. Thank you to the chat and for everybody who's responding. Yo, bro, I got you.
Man, I appreciate you.
Salute.
Yeah, man. I mean, because I say this all the time, man. You're never gonna agree with 100% anything anybody gonna say. I've said it 100 times, man. I don't expect people to agree with 100% of what I say. I really don't. And I'm okay with that, man, because I'm just a realistic person, man. I try to be as realistic as I possibly can because I don't want to look like a fucking idiot. You know what I mean? And even still, sometimes I do. And you know what? That's just life, man. You know what I mean? I'm not perfect, bro. I'm like, and that's okay. That just means I'm human. Oh shit, Alex, what coming on? All right, I'll bring you on real quick. What's going on, brother?
What's going on, man? How you doing?
What's going on? I'm good, man. How about yourself?
I'm surviving, man. Just got off work, I'm just walking home, about to chill and everything. But I just wanted to just quickly say, me personally, I don't really know. Like I said in the chat earlier, I don't really know a lot about Candace Owens. Besides the video that she posted and what she is talking about. And yes, sorry, like I said, I'm outside. Like the first brother said that she works for this white ring company. Yes, at the end of the day, there's some things that people say, whether they're speaking facts or not, we're not going to agree with. And that's okay. You know, we had to come to that realization and not take things to heart. Because there's a lot of things on many different platforms, whether I've been or not, I've gotten the feelings in my bowel. And I ain't afraid to say that. But as long as I got the message and I'm moving about the right way, what's the problem at the end of the day? So what if she's Caribbean or not, or if she's born in New York? That's what I looked up on Google. But how she lives her life, that's her. Me personally, I didn't like her at first because the fact she had a white husband or any of that. But at the end of the day, some of us brothers, we be congratulating football players who have a white wife. So are these football players just as wrong as Candace Owens for having a white partner? And also, if and when she has been saying the same stuff that Louis Farrakhan has said, why ain't brothers and sisters join the mosque trying to hear more? That's up to you of your religion choice. But at the end of the day, either you're gonna listen to the message or get out of your feelings. Because at the end of the day, facts matter. Your feelings don't. Your feelings don't. They change from time to time. That's all I have to say, my brother.
Okay, man. That's what's up, man. I appreciate you, man.
Anytime, man. Happy New Year.
All right, man. Happy New Year. Shout out to I am Alex What in the chat.
Gang, man. Let's go. Like the live. Let's go.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my moderator, man. And shout out to everybody in the chat, man. I appreciate y'all coming in tonight, man. This was a pretty dope conversation, man. It's a pretty dope conversation, man. Like, even got a little pushback, you know. It would have been nice to confirm whether or not that was you, bro. And speaking of confirming, I see you. I see you. Oh yeah, DS. You know I'm gonna be in the Philippines next month. I'm flying out for Thailand at the end of this month, but I'll be in the Philippines next month though. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the Philippines too. I'm debating on whether or not I want to low key try to sneak the Boracay again real quick. Like shit, oh no. I kind of low key want to go island hopping again. Like man, swimming that blue clear ass water. Oh yeah, and I got the little clear glass case for my GoPro now, so I can vlog underwater now. Bruh, if I get them shots if I can get them shots of me swimming underwater with the fishes, it's over, bro. Oh, I forgot about the Olympias, Lawrence. Oh yeah, that reminds me, man. I think I just saw Frank Tate in there. Hey, Frank Tate, man. I'm going, hey, bruh. Make sure you tell your wife that I'm going to be in the Philippines. I'm going to be back in Manila next month. I think I want to say February. I want to say February 22nd, I think is when I'm going to fly in. Yeah, I need some of that sweet chili sauce on deck. Yes. You know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. I was thinking about going to Dumagetti, man. Everybody say if you go to Dumagetti, man, you gonna leave with a wife. Like, damn, is like the competition that stiff? They said if you go to Dumagetti, it's over. That's funny as hell. Oh man, don't say that, bruh. Don't why you going why you do me like that, bruh? Ooh, that sound fire, bruh. I'm mad as hell. Yeah, Dumagetti is in the Philippines, Jermaine. Frank Tate, man. Like I was saying earlier, bro, I'm gonna be back in the Philippines next month, man. Tell Lily I need some of that sweet chili sauce. Yeah, bruh. That is what's up, man. I need that, bro. Ooh wee, like bro. That hit. I'm like, I've been addicted to that ever since I went to the Philippines, y'all. I've been addicted to that. Man, shout out, man. Make sure y'all checking out the new music. Shit. Actually, I think about it. See if my math is right. Shit, I'm like, I should be dropping another mixtape in a couple weeks, so you on the lookout for that. Well, I gotta get real busy on the music as well, cause be honest with you guys, ain't no telling exactly how long I'm gonna be gone. This year, like once I leave at the end of the month, I genuinely have no idea when I'm gonna be back in the States. Once I leave, because I won't be in Thailand till February 1st, but I fly out July 30th. Honestly, guys, I do not know when I'm gonna be back in the United States. Unless it's like an emergency. I really don't know, you guys. 2024 is gonna be interesting, bro. 2024 is going. Not to mention we doing the meetup in Germany in September. Yeah, Luther Kincaid. You know what? Because I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Because like my mom gets her surgery later on this month. I think my mom was considering going back to Oklahoma to do Thanksgiving with our sister. I mean, excuse me, my sister. Since we just did Christmas. But I also did hear her mention because after they did the cruise, they want to start doing a trip once a year, and they were thinking about doing Gatlinburg and getting a cabin, which is y'all know that's my shit. I've been due for a trip to Gatlinburg for a while anyway. Like we already got Hawaii planned for 2025, but that's way down the line. But that would probably be about the only other thing I would probably come back for real. If I was coming back to the States, it would either be for emergency, like my mom or something, or probably like a family field trip, like what I was just mentioning, and my peoples want to start doing. Cause now my mom has that free time to live her life, and one of the things that she always wanted to do was travel more, like once she retired, but she wasn't able to do that because she had to take care of my dad. So what meetup, man? Listen, bro, Shepherd Tracer, where the hell you been, man? Bruh, As of right now, it's looking like Frankfurt, Germany, Jamal. Frankfurt, Germany, man. I think we're just gonna roll with Frankfurt, Germany. Fuck it. Like, bro, Lawrence, I used to go there every year as a kid from about kindergarten all the way up to damn near high school. Yeah, man. Hey, I gotta say, man, Frank said he went to the Philippines for a few months, and then he just said, "Shit, I just never went back." Yo, bro, y'all gotta check out the video I did when I saw him and Lily, man. Oh my God, he tells me that story, bro. I cannot get over that. I like, but I can see why it's like that, bro. Like, bro, the cost of living in the Philippines so low. Yeah, you out of the loop, G. You way out of the loop. But yeah, last week of September, I believe it's like the week of the 23rd and the 27th. I think that's when I'm gonna do it. Hold on, man. Dude, my apologies, bro. I've been zoning out. I'm not even paying attention, man. My brother Rule Black with the Cash app, $7.77 says, for block from the chat, only made one comment. Who blocked Rule Black from the chat from the chat, man? I ain't even see that. Oh man, I gotta show Rule Black some love, man. Hold on, bro. Rule Black, I apologize, man. I don't know who blocked you, man, but Gail Night, she was like, not me. I just got here. I was like, right. Because I was going to say, I know it ain't Gail shit. She just got here. Yeah, that's weird, but okay. But yeah, man. Appreciate you guys. Super chats and cash apps, man. I really do appreciate it, bro. Oh my God, yes. 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 So once again, we gonna, you know what I mean? We gonna show them how they get down. Like, see, this is why y'all need to subscribe to my travel vlog channel, you guys. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling y'all, bro, like, this woman can throw down. You hear me? At this point, I might as well starve myself right now. Because this woman is going to give us a table full of food. And then by the time you done had second and thirds, you're going to be over here like this. And then she's going to be like, you ready for dessert? And be like, oh, damn, more? That's exactly what happened to me, bruh. Yo. Frank, bro, when I tell you, bro, oh my God, I felt like my stomach was about to burst. Nah, y'all don't understand, man. Like his wife can cook. Oh my God, Lily cook. Like, bruh, she got a cooking channel for a reason, y'all. She be throwing down. And I think what I'm gonna try to do, Frank, I think I'm gonna try to stay in BGK or Makati. That way I'm still not too far away from y'all, but I'm in a better area. Cause I don't know. Well, cause for one, not that I didn't like to gig, but when I was there, it was a lot of construction going on, and for all I know, you know, that could still be there. So it's like I'd rather not take my chances. Yes, bruh. When I tell you that's what happened, like, bruh, hey Lawrence, hey, I'm telling you, bruh, I was over here. Hey, bruh, Frank and Lily walked me to the taxi, right? Hey, when I tell you, once I once I sat in there, bruh, and got myself together, like, kind of like stretched out, man, and kind of low key, like, over here, like, man, I'm about to nod off, man. I ain't got like, man, he know where to go, bruh. Man, listen, bro. Like, then got back to my Airbnb and not at all. Crazy as hell. Stuffed. Oh, matter of fact, hey Frank, man, if she fried chicken, ooh, let me stop, man. Let me stop, y'all. But you know what though, man? I do love I like Filipino food too, though, man. I ain't even gonna hold y'all, bro. If y'all ain't been to the Philippines yet, y'all gonna love their food, bro. I'm telling y'all right now. They got some damn good food. Oh wow. I ain't realized I've been on here that long. My apologies, you guys. Y'all know I usually don't go this long, but wanted to rock out with you guys. Yes, there we go. Oh my God. Whoo wee. Dre the Dream, some of the best chicken you will ever have. Hey, when I'm talking about like fall off the bone. You hear me? Like that shit just bruh, I can't wait, man. I can't wait to leave, bro. I'm telling you, bro. It's on the floor, man. Yeah, I ain't gonna hold y'all, bro. I really do like I really do enjoy Asian countries, bro. Them 3 months, them 3 months between Thailand, Philippines, and Vietnam. Yeah, bro. Those 3 months hit different, bro. Them 3 months did something to me, bro. I'm just like, I'm ready to go. Yes. Bro. Emphasis fall off the bone. Like, bruh. I'm talking like Mr. Guap. I'm talking like you gotta to the point where you gotta eat it with a fork. You know what I mean? So you can keep it together. You feel me? So you just over there, you know what I mean? And then they got the rice, because you know rice is life. You know what I mean? Then they got the beef stick, and then they got the glass noodles. Then you got the shrimp lumpias with the sweet chili sauce. Hey, I know I'm on some. Hey, I know I'm on some fat boy shit right now, but I see y'all here for it, man. Hey. Bruh. Ooh, hey, Frank Tate, man. Hey. I feel like I'm asking for too much, man, but if she can make some beef or chicken stir fry rice, yeah, I know, right, man? Because to be honest with you, I was like, damn, man, it's too late to be eating. But damn, I'm kind of low key do want to eat again. Because I ate before I came on live, man. That was part of the reason why I kept pushing back the time, man. Because I was like, I had to get right. But it's like, I don't know, bro. That reminds me, I need to hop on the scale and see where I'm at, man. Because I'm about to go ham in the gym till I leave. Yeah, I'm like, man, I don't know. I'm about to make a peanut butter jelly sandwich or something. So, like for real, man. Yes, sir. Them glass noodles, them oodles and noodles. All right, man. So tomorrow we will be doing a live reaction. Brother's been hitting me up about that. This Russian chick, apparently. We'll see what she hitting on. I'm guessing she's a Passport Bro supporter or what have you, because apparently she had a few words to say about the woman that had that interview with Richie Mack. So I think that is going to be very, very interesting. So thank you guys again. Popping on the chat. Oh man, before I go, bro, because I got some more cash apps. Shout out to Sherwin Kerr with the $5 cash app, says for Candace, calls out black comps some BS, so they hate her. Okay. Then Mike Hawk with the $5 cash out, no message, just showing support. Appreciate that, my brother. Appreciate my brothers, man. All right, so before I go, man, again, man, want to show love to Joseph Asbury, who is officially the sponsor of tonight's show with two $20 super chats. Also, Dakota's Jenkins, the Magnum Group Vibes Lounge, Rodney Full Circle, Super Seamster Sewing Show. Thank you guys for your contributions to the channel this evening with your super chats. And also, shout out to the wise one, Rice Patty Reasons, Jamal Fowler, Rule Black, Sherwin Kerr, and Mike Hawk for your Cash App contributions. What time? If you're talking about the reaction tomorrow, we're gonna do 9 p.m. my time. So I'm guessing that would be what, about 10 a.m. your 10 a.m. y'all time, Frank. You know, I can't keep up with all the different times. I'm trying to remember them all. But I think so. But yeah, it'll be about 9 o'clock the time. You know, I may, depending on what's going on, I may push it back or not, but I should be ready to go about 9 p.m. My time. I think that's either 9 a.m. your time or 10 a.m. your time. The following day, obviously. Let's see. Oh yeah, Jamal, you already know I got you, bro. Yeah, make sure y'all subscribe to the Travel Vlog channel. Yes. All right, man. So again, man, appreciate you guys. Thanks for showing support. Y'all know what time it is. And y'all know how we ride out. Space.
Brother on my arm, no brother on your arm.